Hey everyone, Amy Powers here. Today I'm excited to share my project made with materials from Grafix, using Eileen Hall's dies. We're making a stunning traveler's journal with amazing supplies like Grafix's adhesive printer-ready rainbow film, along with Eileen's journal die. I'll walk you through each step. Let's get crafting. First, I printed a beautiful floral pattern on Grafix's adhesive printer-ready rainbow film. This film is perfect because it's sticky on one side and it prints vibrantly. That rainbow sheen adds such a fun iridescent pop. Next, I adhered this to the back of Hobby Lobby's woven faux leather. Heads up, I think this specific faux leather and possibly all of Hobby Lobby's faux leather has been discontinued, but any similar faux leather material will work. The back of this faux leather is fuzzy like cotton, which isn't ideal for the inside of the journal. But by sticking the adhesive vinyl here, I can hide that fuzzy side and create an interesting pattern lining for the cover. Peel off the backing carefully and smooth it down to avoid bubbles. Now, with this film attached, I ran the faux leather through my Big Shot die cutting machine using Eileen Hall's journal die. This die cuts perfect journal covers with pre-punched holes along the spine. Important design note, the floral print is directional, meaning the flowers have a clear up and down orientation. To avoid having upside down flowers on one side, I intentionally cut one panel in the opposite direction from the other. Once I had my two covers cut, I attached them along the spine. I made sure the front cover overlaps the bottom cover so that the seam is only visible from the back. It keeps the front looking clean and professional. I used Beacon 3-in-1 glue for this, and I clipped these together while it dried to ensure a strong bond. With the glue dry, I took it to my sewing machine. I sewed around the entire perimeter of the cover using a zigzag stitch for durability and a fun edge. Then I stitched up and down the spine, going right over that seam to reinforce it. This adds strength and a handmade touch. Next, I added eyelets to the holes along the spine. The center hole is for the elastic closure, so I used my big bite hole punch to make it a little bit bigger, and I fitted a larger eyelet. For the top and bottom holes, I kept them smaller, and I reinforced them with matching eyelets. And these are for the binding elastic. For the binding, this is a traveler's journal style, which is super versatile. When stringing the elastic, just remember the long parts go on the inside of the book, while the outside shows just the small loops from one hole to the next. Tie the elastics without any slack, but don't pull too tight or you'll buckle the covers. These inserts slip right through the binding. I got mine from Amazon, and they're sized perfectly for Eileen's journal die. Link in the description. The best part, you can swap out old inserts for new ones, making this journal evergreen and reusable. For the closure, I'm adding a tassel charm to the elastic. Feed one end through the center hole. Then thread the tassel on the other end and feed it through the same hole in the center. With the inserts in place, I'll gauge the length, not too loose or too tight. Once set, I double knot the ends. I'll remove the inserts temporarily to make tying this knot easier. I used some of Eileen's stamps to label what each insert is for. I accidentally over-inked the first one, so I added decorative stamps around it to disguise the mistake. Then, with leftover printed rainbow film, I cut 1-inch strips and attached them along the right sides of the covers for coordination and a pop of color. For an accessory to my journal, I used Grafix's printed Duralar, the whimsical floral by Terry Conrad, with an all-over script print. I die cut it with Eileen's bookmark die, along with a layer of plain acetate, also from Grafix. I sandwiched delicate pressed flowers between the two layers, and then I stitched around the perimeter with my sewing machine. I punched a hole at the top, added an eyelet, and topped it with a bookmark tassel, and now I have a fun, functional bookmark. Finally, I added a little pocket to the inside cover for extras, plus a little paper clip for each insert to keep things organized. And there you have it, a beautiful, functional new journal system. Thanks for watching. I hope you liked this project. Let me know in the comments. I'll see you next time.